my views on this are fairly public. I gave an interview last year in Washington when I said it's absolutely vital to get it done. You look at this first from an American perspective, what does it mean for you? Two, from our perspective, what does it mean for Asia? And of course, the two are connected. You're talking about a region that contains 40% of the world's GDP. It's growing. I'm not one of those who believes, oh, well, it's going to be the Pacific century, it's going to be Asia, the rest of the world is going to be left behind. No, I think most parts of the world will grow, but the biggest growth is going to come from Asia. Everyone knows China, but there are other parts of the story. India, Southeast Asia, ASEAN, the 10 countries of ASEAN together are the 7th largest economy in the world, something that not a lot of people realize. $2.4 trillion today, but within 5 years, it will be $4 trillion. And linking up very strongly with Australia with another $2 trillion today. So you look at it in 5 years, ASEAN and Australia together, you're looking at upwards of $7-8 trillion, which is half the American GDP in today's terms. Of course, Japan, China. And what is happening there? A huge need for infrastructure, a huge need for trade is exploding, and the kind of fields in which America is dominant, energy, IT, a lot of other middle and higher value items are going to be in demand. History is also being rewritten because of new institutions coming up in Asia. Multilateral, as well as existing institutions, are being reshaped to adapt to the new norms. In all of this, where is the United States? It's been the guarantor of peace, it's been the guarantor of progress and prosperity up to now. But if you don't do this deal, what are your levers of power? How integrated are you into the Asian economies? And meanwhile, there are a whole series of other trade deals that have happened, will happen, and from which you will be excluded. So the choice is a very stark one. Do you want to be part of the region, or do you want to be out of the region? And if you are out of the region, which, as I said, is 40% of the world's GDP, not playing a useful role, your only lever to shape the architecture, to influence events, is the Seventh Fleet, and that's not the lever that you want to use, or you can really use at every instance. You got trade is strategy, and you're either in or you're out. And what does it mean for your jobs, for your investments, for your prosperity, from your perspective? I mean, it's very, very serious, and your credibility. And let's be frank about it. The president wants it. Everybody knows this is important, and you can't get it through. How credible are you going to be? And then if you look at it from our perspective, you want to do deals with the United States. You want to bring in the US. You want to talk to the US. You will start having many more questions about, look, can we get anything done? And the world doesn't wait, not even for the United States. New histories are being written every day. A new chapter is being written every day. And you're either in or you're out. That's how stark it is.
That's a rather impressive statement about the importance of the issue.